Sell Your Car UK is back, and oh my god, is delighted to be offering for sale this absolutely just gorgeous ZED. That's all it is. It's a ZED. Okay, its official name is a Nissan 350Z, but you and I know it as just a ZED. Now this ZED, I'm going to get bored of saying that in a second, is fabulous. It's the original 3.5 V6 front-engined rear-wheel drive sports car from Nissan. And really, I mean, have you not had the experience of driving one of these, then you haven't really experienced driving as far as I'm concerned. Yes, you can get a Porsche Boxster or a BMW Z4 or a Honda S2000, but that V6 is just fabulous. The weight distribution on this car is just exceptional. Look, this isn't an episode of Top Gear. You know what you're looking at. You don't need me to tell you. The fact of the matter is you're looking at this car because this one is for sale exclusively using our services here at Sell Your Car UK. Let's get up close and personal and show you exactly what you're coming down to see. Now, for starters, it's a 2005 on an 05 plate. It's done just under 66,000 miles. It's in this stunning azure blue. It's a very original car. There has been some paint applied to it, but it's been done by absolute professionals and looks fabulous. I'll go around it in fine detail just to show you exactly what you're coming down to see. Bear in mind it's a used vehicle. There are going to be some marks on it, but the condition, well, you can see for yourself. It's just amazing. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Okay, calm down. So we're going to start off at the bonnet. There are a couple of little stone chips that have been touched in. For example, that there, that's probably the worst of them all. These were pretty renowned for picking up stone chips. The way the bonnet, the scoop, the whole front end is designed, it is really a target. So there's a couple of bits and bobs which have been touched in, but they barely notice. And obviously I'm showing you them here because I don't want any surprises. Certainly not nasty ones, as I always say here in these videos. If you're coming down to see the car, I want you to know exactly what you're coming down to see, and that really is the worst of it. Coming down the passenger side to start with, I just had to look and check. The bumper's in very good condition. There's no cracks. Very common to find cracks on these bumpers where people have been a little careless, perhaps trying to drift it. But this one has never had any kind of ownership of that ilk. It's currently on its 5th owner, but I'll show you the service history and I'll show you all of the docs for the car. You'll be blown away by this. I mean, we're talking original purchase invoice from 2005, original brochures, and even a DVD from the dealership when the car was new, all supplied with the car, all original from when the car was first purchased. I'm just showing off now. That is such a gorgeous looking car. It really is. Azure blue with onyx alloys. Now these are the original alloys, but they've been powder coat refurbed. That was taken care of by ourselves here at Sell Your Car UK because it just needed doing. And what an absolutely stunning kind of colour combination. Easy for me to say. Stunning colour combination that is, especially with those fabulous, I wouldn't say golden, but golden Brembo brake calipers popping through there. Now it has got sports brakes. They were replaced very recently. The front pads, the discs are in very, very good condition, as are the tyres all the way around. Just showing you here, you've got loads of life left in them. Now these are 18-inch wheels. We've even had the centre caps colour coordinated as well. I wanted this car to really pop, and oh, just, I mean, look at it! Look at it! Just, I told you this wasn't an episode of Top Gear. Right, let's carry on down the passenger side of the car because I just want to show you there are some very, very minor little tiny dings. I'm not sure if they're showing up here. They can be easily rectified with paintless dent repair. You can see it just there. I'll just go in close on it. We have a fantastic dent repairer who can sort this out for you. Won't cost the earth. But the seller, we're not doing it here because it just doesn't need it really. I mean, it's a 2005 car. If you're that fussy, we can look after you. Do not worry, we can have this car practically like new. but the whole car, there's dings and dents. You always find it all over the car. They're very, very small. I'll do my best to show you them in this video, but if you're fussier than me, then we've got to have a chat. Look at that, it's gorgeous. See, it's a Z. That's all it is, it's a Z. I suppose in America they'd call it a Z, but they voted for Trump, so we're not going to listen to them. We've got here some immaculate wing mirrors with no bashes on them. Now these are electric folding wing mirrors as standard on the Z. There are some options on this car though that really do set it apart. We'll come to the most obvious one in due course. Look at that. Carrying on down the passenger side of the car here, you'll see that those dings on that door that I showed you there, and I'll show you it from this angle as well. I don't want to hide anything. You can see the light just rippling around in there. I cannot stress how easy that is for us to fix. It's just we're not going to do it just yet. I'm sure we can have a chat, maybe build something into the price for you. But we're carrying on around this side here. Just want to show you another absolutely immaculate onyx coloured, powder coated 6-spoke original alloy wheel. And again, those awesome golden Brembo brake calipers. Good discs. Front ones are certainly in better condition than the rear, but there's loads of life left in the discs and the pads. If you want to do any inspection that you want on the vehicle, perhaps an AA inspection or an RAC, we welcome all. And indeed, if you've just got a mate who's a very good mechanic or a car enthusiast, then by all means come down and have a look at the car. We welcome it. Now, something you'll notice right now when we're at the back here, apart from the parking sensors, which was an optional extra, is also these very large tailpipes. This has had a sports exhaust put on the car at some point. It just sounds like thunder. It is unbelievable. Especially mated with that V6, it just adds so much to the driving experience. There's a stereo in the car. It's a 6-disc CD changer, but why you'll turn that on, I have no idea. I'll demonstrate that, and even telling you that as well. It's a Bose sound system. What a waste of time. That's the only sound system you need. Now, just showing you the rear bumper. Again, immaculate. No scuffs, no scrapes, no paint from other people's cars on it, no cracks. The car just looks absolutely fabulous. And if I just show you as well, the boot, it's just gorgeous. Now there's a little bit of condensation that's built up in the rear brake light lens. Nothing can be done about such a thing. You're just going to have to live with that. But just showing you all the way around the car here, no scratches, no cats been using this as a bed. Just stunning, absolutely stunning. This car's just amazing. Right, carrying now down the driver's side. Now I'm going to show you as well, there's a couple of dings as well down here. People are evil, aren't they? Who would open their car into this? Have they got no idea what they're parked next to? Just showing you another wheel. They're all pretty much the same, well, they're actually all identical. Fabulous condition. This onyx looks amazing. Just look. Can't stop standing back and just taking it in. Oh, it's just amazing. All right, let's get on with it. Come on, we've already been going over 8 minutes. Right, so we're just going to come down the driver's side door now, and I just want to show you, same rules apply. We've got little dings. They're very minor. You can just see that there, rippling away. Now, those have actually been touched in. These are touch-ins. These aren't dent repairs jobs. If you push them out, then you're still going to be left with a bit of a touch-in. So just leave it. Don't worry about it. Only you and I will know about it, and anyone else who happens to watch this video, but don't worry about it. Now, there's nothing else to note on this side of the car. There's no scratches, there's no dings or anything like that I haven't already mentioned. Did I mention that one? Okay, so there's one more ding that I hadn't already mentioned. That is a paintless dent repair job. We can have that popped out. You might still need to do a bit of touching in just in there, because you can see the paint has been broken. If you don't know what I'm talking about with all this, give me a call. I'll run you through this all, explain everything. It's all very, very fair and honest here at SellYourCarUK. I'm showing you this video because I don't want to waste anyone's time, mine, the seller's, or indeed yours. So if you have got any questions, then do get in touch with us, and I'll be more than happy myself personally to talk you through this absolutely amazing car. All test drives are welcome. Just get in touch. Now, carrying on around the driver's side, we're at the front wing here. A couple of little tiny scratches that have just been touched in. think we can forgive this though. I'm being very fussy. And again, another beautiful alloy wheel, good tyre, good brakes, pads and discs included. And now that just brings us around to the front bumper on this side, and you can see here just how lovely the condition is here. There is a small bit of thing going on just down there where it's obviously been bumped, but it looks fine, there's no issues with it. It's just obviously, if you know where to look, and I'm showing you that, I may have just wasted your time and you're looking at that going, I can't see anything. What are you looking at? Don't worry about it. I'm just showing you that there is something there. It's nothing major. Here you go. I'm now filling a bit more time on it. There you go. You can just about see a couple of little cracks there going along there in the paint, but it's actually nothing to worry about. Again, no issues with the lenses. Very clean lenses as well. These do tend to get very dirty and misty, but you can see on these ones they look like new. Just stunning. Truly, truly stunning. Right, should we have a look inside? Let's do it. Okay, so you've got keys that come with the car. They look like this. Pretty bog standard. There are 2 keys. Let's just open it up with these very funky door handles, and you can see here the condition is lovely. Now there is some wear on the driver's seat. I'll get to that in due course. There's also, and I'll start here on the door sides, it's a Bose sound system. So you've got speakers all the way through the car. You've got the big ones here on the door, little tweeters on the wing mirrors on both sides, and just behind the driver's seat, you can just see down there is a very large speaker. The boom box, the bass speaker, and you can see on there it does say the word Bose. In fact, I'll just save me moving the seat. I'll just zoom in, and there we are. Let the camera do its thing. Come on, camera, do your thing. No, camera, there you go, Bose. I'll probably end up moving the seat later. So there we have a very, very cool sound system. Now there's a bit of wear on the door handle here over the years of being opened and closed. The mileage, 66,000 miles, is very low, so it's all been short journeys. So you will find there's going to be wear as the door gets blown closed by the wind. You will find there's been wear because it's a short journey. It's in, it's out, it's open, it's closed, it's slide in, slide out, and that also explains the driver's seat as well, which has got some wear, especially here where somebody has rather silly and they've slid in and out clearly over time, and that wear has just got worse and worse. Nothing really you can do about it. I mean, if you want to take the seats out and have them recovered, then by all means you could just put some stuff in there to stop it from getting any weaker, but that will get worse and worse over time. The trick is just not to slide in and out, but to sit in the car. There's more wear going up the sides here on the bolsters, a little bit over here as well. It has to be forgiven because really this interior, it's such a rare combination, this azure blue and this tan hide with this awesome black or grey netting that goes through the middle. It's just amazing. Now they are electrically operated seats. They move forward and back, and they also recline electrically, and that's, in fact, if I just push that one here, oh, here you go. I said I wasn't, but I am now going to show you that Bose stereo system. Okay, I said I wouldn't, but I did. Now while I'm here at the back as well, just to show you how clean and tidy this car is, it's just in beautiful condition. Also at the back here you've got some storage, like so, and over that side you've got a big old glove compartment. There's no other glove compartment, and another little storage thing over there. Not really necessarily going to have to show you all of that in this video, am I? Really? Right, you've also got mats coming with the car. These are the original 350Z mats, and we know that they're original because they're on the purchase order that we've got with the car. Very neat little funky designs, things going on like this, just your air vents, nice silver trim on the door handle. It's just so much fun, this car, it really is, it's lovely. Right, I'm going to jump in. Now before I start the car, I just want to run you through a few more bits and bobs. So you've got air conditioning, works perfectly. Above that you've got a tape deck. Cool, man. 2005, and it's a Bose sound system throughout, and above that you've got a 6-disc CD player. This would have been an option, and that's a front loading. The whole unit there takes the CD, so you don't need to root around in the boot if you want to change things. Above that is where the sat nav could have been, which would be a bit out of date now. It wouldn't even have this road on it, and instead you've got a bit of storage just in the front there, so that's sort of your glove compartment, your sunglass holder perhaps. Now above that, some very cool bits and bobs, and these very funky dials. Now this is just a clock. This shows you your oil temperature, and this one is showing you your battery charge. Now again, before I start the car, just want to run you through as much as I possibly can. So you've got a 6-speed gearbox, bit of wear to the gear lever, I think that's to be expected. You've got heated seats, you've got more storage just here. Got an ashtray. Doesn't look like anyone's been smoking in it. There's certainly no evidence of smoking or pets or anything like that. Some more mats going on down there with a very funky stripe pattern been hoovered into it by our valeters. And we've also got, as I said to you, that full Bose sound system. We'll have a listen to that in a second, but the most important sound that you want to really listen to is that exhaust. But we're not going to do that just yet. First, I'm just going to show you you've got cruise control on the steering wheel that is mounted. And then up here as well, controls to adjust the brightness of the display. And over here, you don't really need, I'm just delaying the obvious. This is the trip computer over this side. All right, fine, let's start it. Whoa, foot on the clutch. I'm gonna be quiet now. Now I didn't touch the pedal. That's little rumble of thunder. It's just how it starts. I'm going to give it a little bit of a rev. First of all, just to show you, as I said, just under 66,000 miles, 65,894. Running low on petrol at the moment, so we've got the little light on over there. The other light is the handbrake and the seat belt. We're not going to go for a drive in this test drive, in this video, pardon me. Test drives are welcome though. There's no point in me driving it. As I said ages ago now, it's not top gear. But I just want to show you that it's all working, no issues whatsoever. It's actually showing me up here, which is the trip computer as well as the clock, that we've got 48 miles DTE, distance to empty. And that can be adjusted very simply by pushing this little button here. So it's now showing us 0 miles an hour, etc, etc, 17.4 miles to the gallon, which is actually very respectable, especially when you consider it does this. Oh my God, just amazing. Just showing you back here, you've got this nice little wind deflector screen which has the Z on it. I'm actually pointing the camera this way just so you can enjoy this. I think the phone's going to ring about now with you arranging a test drive. I don't want any test drive pilots, only call if you are serious. This is a fabulous car, it's priced to sell, but it is a really nice example. So if you are going to come and test drive it, please make sure you're serious. I don't want just some Saturday morning test drive pilot who just wants to experience that. Can't blame you. Right, what else was I going to show you? There was something else. Something else. Oh, that's right, yes. Under the bonnet. Right, I'm going to turn the car off now. You've got, as I said, electric folding wing mirrors, which do that. Hello, you just saw me. Hello. Electric windows, they are auto up for the driver's side. And then auto over this side as well. And I'm going to put the roof up because I want you to see the car with the roof up. The controls for it are down here. You've also got an ESP off if you're mental, and you've also got the washer jets for the headlights. Now I'm going to just, oh, other way. I'm just going to close the lid, as it were. So we just, oh, foot on the brake, foot on the brake, foot on the brake. Press close. Windows do their thing. Roof does its thing. Very quick. This seat does a very cool little move thing when it's doing it. And there we are. All that's left to do now is just pop that. And you can see it's all done one-handed, or two-handed really, but both separately. And then that button there, we're done and dusted. Then I'll just close these and turn it off. I get to drive this home. Woohoo! And then back to the cellar. Lucky cellar. Right, as I struggle to get out of the car, and I've forgotten to pop the bonnet. So I'll just do that now, just down here. And I'm just going to go over to the bonnet. The reason I'm showing you the bonnet, I showed you it's got a sports exhaust. Another thing that's been done, in 2014 it had a service with a spark plug change. There is that monstrous 3.5 litre V6 that just looks fabulous. But it also it had some very, very nice and expensive spark plugs that were added. And we've also got this very large air intake just here. Big silver pipe. Yeah. That might have excited you, or you might be looking at it going, what does that mean? Don't worry about it. It just means it's good. Right, I'm going to close this up now. I just wanted to show you that. Look at that. Fabulous. I'm going to give that a little shut. There we are. And now I'm going to show you the car with the roof up. The reason for doing it is twofold. Firstly, just to show you how amazing this car looks with the roof up, and it really does. And the other reason for doing it is just to show you the condition of the roof. So let's have a little look here and you can see for yourself. There's no tears. You can see a bit of wear there. That's what I'm just showing you. It actually had a new roof that was put on the car, I think in 2013, if my memory serves me correctly, from all of the paperwork. We've got all the paperwork. It's a heated rear screen, which is incredibly useful. It isn't glass. I don't think that's glass. I think that's plastic, but it is heated. It's got heated elements running through it. And you can see the lovely stitching going along here. It's fabulous. There's a stone chip. I'm telling you everything here. There's a stone chip that has been repaired just there. It's outside of the MOT testing area, so it's not even an advisory on the MOT, and it's been repaired anyway. But I'm showing you that so you know exactly the condition the car is coming in. And there we have it with regards to this fabulous car inside and out. There's only one last thing that I want to show you, and that is located in the boot. In true Sell Your Car UK style, we have all of the docks. Now, in this video, we're missing a couple of bits, but they are present and correct. We've not got the V5 for data protection. It's 5 owners, this car, 4 previous, 1 current. You'll be the 6th keeper. I think that's fair with this because the car, this kind of car, the 350Z, or as we lovingly know it now in this video, the ZED, they do tend to pass from owner to owner with some frequency. They're kind of kept for a couple of years here and there. You'll see that for yourself when we go through the service history. But I just want to show you over here first of all, and this is exceptional. These are the original brochures from 2005 of the whole Nissan 350Z buying experience. There's even this thing here, which is really for the Qashqai, but here is this awesome picture of the 350Z, or as they call it, the Roadster, which I haven't mentioned. So yes, this is the 350Z Roadster, and you've got there in the brochure this car. Fabulous. I don't mean this specific car, but they obviously thought that color combination was enough, although I think that's black leather seats, but nevertheless they thought the azure blue was enough to show it off. And there as well is that premium interior. This one's showing the sat nav screen as it would have looked. So there we have it. This very cool brochure's coming with it, and on top of that there's this whole pack of stuff here, which I'm not going to go into detail of here. And you've also got this amazing, and it is amazing, this whole Nissan 350Z buying experience brochure pack, which includes this very cool book and the DVD in there as well. It's just such a nice touch to find a car that has been loved, not just by the current keeper, not just by the first keeper, but by all the keepers that have had this car. They've all kept this together. None of them have put it in a drawer and forgotten about it, or just chucked it in the bin, or let it get ruined in the rain or something. This has been loved, this car. Cherished is the word for it. So all of that is coming with the car. You've also got this awesome handbook holder, which has that big Z on the front. Put our little card in there for you as well, and a few bits of bobs in there which we don't need to go through. Something about the roof, how to use it, but it's pretty easy. And then you've got the owner's manual, which is all here. As well as that, you've got the service book. Now the service book sadly is not been kept up to date, and the both the previous keeper and the current ones need their wrist slapped for that one. It has been serviced, and I've even got some evidence of that. Very, very limited evidence, it must be said. The last service that we've got in the book was done at 45,000 miles, just under, and that was done in January 2012. Now that will be 5 years ago in a couple of months' time. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps that really are missing, at least 2 or 3 if it was done every, say, 18 months or 2 years. We do, however, have a full MOT history with the car. Now, the current MOT I do not have a copy of at this time, but we are going to have one when it comes to sourcing the car and getting it for yourself. The current MOT, though, the most recent one that was done in March of 2016, so you've got until March of 2017. Car first registered 26th of March 2005. It's HPI clear, it's never been involved in an accident, it's never been involved now this is actually an old HPI check, but it's never been involved in an accident, it's never been stolen and recovered, it's never been an insurance write-off, it's got no finance outstanding, it is HPI clear. We've got a load of bills that are coming with the car going all the way back here to the first bill we've got, which is at 5,294 miles, and that bill is from March of 2006. That is its first service, and it cost £190. Those were the days. Nevertheless, we've got some other bits and bobs here. The most recent thing I think that's actually worthy of any kind of note, not this really, so this is a bill from March 2015 showing it was MOT'd. Basically, I think the servicing's all been done cash, but there is something here just showing it's had the iridium spark plugs, the NGK ones. They were put on the car back in June 2014, so might need to be rechanged about now. We've got no evidence whether they've been done or not, so it's just something to consider if the car is going to be the one for you. You might want to get it serviced in January just to sort of be on the safe side, really. But as I said, we've got no documented evidence of any servicing from the 5th of January 2012, but the car has been fully inspected by us. It's been driven as well by myself. The car is running beautifully. Now, the last thing I want to show you really is, in my opinion, the pièce de résistance, which is, or resistance, I should say, but that is this. It is the original purchase invoice for the original keeper, which I've just breached data protection, and it's also showing here the full price of the vehicle back in 2005, just under £30,000. So you are getting yourself an absolute bargain. Is it a future classic? Who knows? Is it worth buying just for the hell of it? Definitely. Now, underneath all of that, you've also got a spare wheel and all of the tools that are coming with the car as well. And that's everything. Hello, you can see me. I think I've covered everything. This is a very long video, but the car does kind of deserve it. It is an absolute stunner. It's going to make whoever buys it incredibly happy. Now, it's just within the realms of us being able to put a warranty on the car. So if you have a chat with us here, I can explain to you how warranties work. We provide them from Warranty Wise, who are the UK's best used car warranty. But because of the age of the vehicle, you're going to be limited with regards to what kind of cover you can get. It'll probably be very minor, kind of engine, gearbox, that kind of thing. But if a warranty is something you want to get, don't worry, we can supply them here at SellYourCarUK. Likewise as well, finance is available through some companies. The age of the vehicle might mean it's going to be tricky to get the finance, and by all means you're probably better off borrowing the money from, I was going to say Tesco's bank, but after the latest stories in the news, maybe Sainsbury's bank would be a more secure choice. Also, part exchange. It is a possibility. We can look at part exchange, but of course your car has to be worth less than the vehicle that you're looking at right now. But do have a chat with us about that. And that's everything. It's stunning. I love this car. You can't have it. I've changed my mind. It's not for sale. I'm going to keep this one. I'm not buying it. Just going to keep it. All right, fine. The seller wants money. I'll have to get some money for it. So it's for sale, and it is only for sale exclusively using the services here at SellYourCarUK. Thanks for watching. This is where I'd normally turn off, but that would just be cruel to end the video. I might just leave this as a live stream for the next like 100 years. So that aliens, when they take over the planet, can go, you know what, that was a very nice car they made back in 2005, the ZED. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm rambling now like I haven't been for the last God knows how long this video is. So that's it. Hope you like the car. If you want it, there's only one place to get it. I've said that already. Sell Your Car UK. I'm still here. Just gorgeous. All right, I'm going.